On a Tuesday evening, Jeremy first noticed the cat in his backyard, flipping burgers over a hissing grill as the sun dipped low behind the trees. As the sun dipped low, he caught sight of the feline figure perched motionless on the wooden fence, halfway between shadow and light, its presence unsettling. With a nervous chuckle, Jeremy remarked on the cat's boldness, yet it remained unresponsive, its eyes glowing faintly in the fading light. Despite turning back to the grill, Jeremy couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, glancing over his shoulder at the cat that continued to fix its unblinking gaze upon him. By the next evening, the cat was once again perched on the same fence post, its unmoving stare sending a chill down Jeremy's spine. In an attempt to break the tension, Jeremy tossed a piece of grilled chicken towards the cat, but it remained unfazed, not even bothering to sniff at the offering. Half-jokingly, he began referring to the mysterious creature as Oreo, attempting to inject some normalcy into the peculiar situation. Morning coffee, there it was. Midnight trash runs, again, the same unblinking stare, always present as if it had made itself a part of his routine. Even when he tried to catch it off guard by stepping outside unexpectedly, or peering from different windows, Oreo was always there, seemingly aware of his every move. By Friday, a creeping tension settled in Jeremy's chest, a feeling of being watched even from the safety of his home as he kept the curtains drawn and lights dim. As he drifted into an uneasy sleep, haunting dreams invaded his mind, culminating in the eerie moment when the lights went out at exactly 3:12 a.m. In the suffocating silence, 3 soft taps echoed at the back door, followed by a chilling voice that called out to him, dragging his name out in an unsettling manner. He remained paralyzed with fear, fingers digging into the handle of his knife as a thin voice called out again, reminding him that the entity was not merely tapping, but beckoning him to let it in. With bated breath, he turned slowly toward the kitchen window, where a face loomed, its yellow eyes glowing with hunger and a wide grin that was far too unnatural. As the lights flickered back to life, the window was empty, leaving Jeremy standing there, heart racing, grappling with what he had just witnessed. As dawn broke, Jeremy found himself peering through the kitchen window, haunted by the previous night's terror, uncertainty gnawing at him. With the sun now shining brightly, Jeremy stepped cautiously into the yard, desperate to find some normalcy amidst the lingering unease. As he approached the wooden fence, he peered over it, searching for any sign of Oreo, his heart pounding with unease at the thought of the unsettling creature. A rustling noise from the bushes made Jeremy's heart race, his instincts on high alert as he braced himself for whatever might emerge. To his relief, a small rabbit emerged from the bushes, but the moment did little to ease the tension that had gripped him since Oreo's haunting presence. As the rabbit hopped away, he felt a flicker of relief, yet the unease of the past days lingered, casting a shadow over the bright morning. Turning back toward the house, Jeremy felt a bit more at ease, yet he couldn't shake the lingering feeling that Oreo wasn't finished with him just yet. Inside his home, the sunlight bathed the rooms in warmth, yet Jeremy's anxious heart couldn't fully relax, fearing he might catch a glimpse of Oreo once again. Sitting at the kitchen table with a cup of coffee, Jeremy attempted to ground himself in the moment, but his mind raced, anticipating what might come next. As the sun filled the yard with light, Jeremy's mind remained clouded with thoughts of the cat, caught in a battle between seeking peace and wrestling with fear. Just then, a flicker of movement outside snapped Jeremy to attention, his heart racing as he leaned closer to the window, curious yet apprehensive about what he might see. To his horror, he saw Oreo perched on the fence once more, its golden eyes fixed upon him, a haunting reminder that the strange connection between them was far from over. Frozen in place, Jeremy felt his heart race, caught in a whirlwind of emotions as he faced the unsettling reality that Oreo had returned to continue their strange game. Caught in a moment of indecision, Jeremy gripped the table's edge, feeling an electric tension as he weighed the possibility of confronting the enigmatic creature once more. Summoning his courage, Jeremy stood up from the table and approached the door, heart racing as he prepared to confront the cat that had haunted his thoughts. Stepping outside into the warmth of the sun, Jeremy felt the contrast of the bright day against the chilling presence of Oreo, who watched him intently. He found himself just inches away from the fence, staring into Oreo's unblinking gaze, battling the urge to step closer, despite the dread curling in his stomach. In an instant, Oreo sprang off the fence and stood before him, its movements smooth yet unsettling, as if it was defying all natural instincts. As Oreo approached slowly, Jeremy's heart raced, caught in a trance between fascination and instinctual dread, unsure of what the cat intended. With a trembling hand raised almost instinctively, Jeremy battled his fear as Oreo continued to close the distance, its golden eyes fixed upon him.